Welcome back. We're going into the final portion of our practice for today. We're going to do some balancing. So let's get in mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart. Let's lift those toes, spread them wide out, and now set them back down on the mat. That should put the weight evenly on your feet. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath overhead and exhale into cactus arms. Another deep breath up. And exhale, bringing your arms to your side. Now in mountain pose, you are pushing your thighs, engaging them, pushing them down to the earth. Okay, and that tightens your glutes and tightens your core, and that helps you do some balancing. So we're going to now move into tree. With tree, we are going to put all our weight into the right leg to begin with, and we're going to kickstand our left toes. Now we're putting the heel against just above our ankle, okay? And now find a spot on the floor to focus on. That'll help you keep your balance. Don't lock your right knee. And now let's slide that sole of that foot up to your calf. Okay, now this is not a bad tree. Once you feel like you got your balance, you can go ahead and lift your branches, and they might be swaying in the wind a little bit. But if you'd really like to move this to an advanced level, you can bring that leg up to your inner thigh. Never your knee. And once you feel balanced, you can bring your branches up. Remember your breaths here. Focus on that spot on the floor. Hold your core in, that helps. And release. Okay, we're going to try it on the other side, which is not my best side. I'm going to get off the mat. That helps me a little. Get grounded again, toes are up, place them on the floor. We're just going to make sure our weight is distributed correctly. And we're going to tighten our thighs, push them into the earth. That butterfly's on my foot, no kidding. Oh my gosh. All right, Miss Butterfly, I have to lift my left foot, kickstand it next to my right, and then I'm going to slide it up to my calf. Okay, find a spot on the floor to help you balance. And then lift your branches. Oh, it is breezy. It's really breezy. For real. Now, again, as I said before, to bring that to an advanced level, I use my hand to bring my sole of my foot into my thigh. Find that spot on the floor. Get my balance. And then lift my branches. This is tree pose. Balance is important, especially as we age. Helps us to be a little steadier on our feet. Takes away that taking a one step forward and two sideways thing. You know what I mean? Okay, exhale, come back down. All right, that was tree pose. Now we're going to move into stallion. For stallion, again, we're grounded, lifting our toes, setting them down, pushing our thighs into the earth. We are now going to put all our weight on the right, and we're going to just lift up our knee. Okay, so you have a parallel position here. Toes are pointed down. We're going to take our left hand and put it underneath that thigh. Our right arm is going to go straight up to the ceiling. Okay, this is stallion, part of it, part one. Now once you feel pretty balanced, we are going to move our hand to the inner thigh, and we are going to move that knee out to the side. Okay, continue watching a spot in front of you. And then you can pull that knee in and give it a hug, if you can. And that's stallion. Let's try that on the other side. Get yourself grounded, toes, thighs, weight on the left side. Bring up the right leg now and put your right hand underneath your right thigh. Once you've found your position to look at ahead of you, you're going to lift your arms, one arm, up over your head. Remember to point the right toes. This is stallion. Let's take our hands to the inside of that thigh, and we're going to move that right knee out to the side. Bring that leg back in, give it a hug, and release. Okay, we're going to move now into warrior. I'm going to start with my left leg. So I'm going to take my left leg, my toes, and point them forward. My right leg is going to go behind me, and my foot is at a 45-degree angle. turning my hips toward that left leg, making sure I have a nice deep bend. This should be a deep bend in here in this thigh and leg area, not a straight front leg. It's bent. And we're going to turn our hips toward that left leg. Take a deep breath with our arms overhead and exhale. Take another deep breath in and try to arch your back just a little bit more on that exhale. This is Warrior 1. Take a deep breath in. We're going to move into Warrior 2. So our arms go straight out. Our right foot goes parallel to the mat now. And we're looking out over our left fingertips. Nice deep lunge in the left leg. Take some breaths here. Deep breath in. The right arm goes down the right leg. And the left goes to the ceiling. And we're looking straight up. Deep breath and return to Warrior 2. Turn your palms up. I want you to straighten the front leg and bring your arms up overhead. Breath in. Exhale, turn your palms away and return to Warrior 2. Your right forearm and bring it, left forearm to your left thigh. Right arm goes to the ceiling. Breathe. Next breath, on your exhale, return to Warrior 2. Palms up. Straighten that front leg. Take a deep breath up overhead. Exhale back into Warrior 2. Take those hands behind your back and clasp your fingers together, pulling your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, come down, bending at the waist to the inside of that left thigh. Far down as you can, lifting your arms behind you, straight up. Deep breath back in, returning to Warrior 2. Turn your palms up, straighten that front leg, arms overhead. Exhale back to Warrior 2. Now we are going to move our feet so that we are in a wide stance. Our toes are pointing forward. Take a deep breath up. And on your exhale, we're going to swan dive down. Bend down, and with this wide stance, you should be able to put your palms on the mat, flat on the mat. Again, your toes are straight out. We're going to take some breaths, and as we're exhaling and breathing, we're going to walk our hands out as far as we can until our back is nice and flat. Breathe. Take a breath in and come on up on your toes. Exhale back down. Breathe in, come up on your toes. Exhale back down. One more, breath up. Exhale back down. And let's walk our hands back. Continue walking them back until they are as far behind you as you can. You're looking back behind your legs. Breathe. Bring your hands back in front of you. Put your right hand right under your face. Your left hand goes straight up in the air. Now your head doesn't move. Continue looking at that right hand. Exhale, bringing your left hand to the mat, right under your face. Deep breath in. Exhale, right arm up. Continue to stare at your left hand. Breathe in. Exhale, bringing your right hand to the mat. We're going to heel toe our feet back in. So we are just a little more than hip width apart. Release the mat. Go into ragdoll where your head is heavy, your arms are heavy. We're going to do some circles at our shoulder. Let's go in the other direction. Hands to shins, flat back. Take a deep breath in and slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath up. Exhale, cactus. Deep breath up. Exhale, arms to your side. Well, let's do all that on the other side now. We're going to do our right foot forward. We're going to go into Warrior 1. Our left foot is at an angle. We're going to turn our hips toward that right. Deep lunge in that right leg. Deep breath up, over, arms overhead. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Arch your back a little bit more. Breathe. Exhale into warrior two. Now remember, your back foot isn't parallel. You still have a deep lunge in your right leg, and you're looking out over your right fingertips. Breathe. Deep breath in. Left arm down your leg for reverse warrior. Right arm straight up, and your gaze is up. Exhale back into warrior two. Palms are up. Deep breath in. Bring those arms up overhead. Straighten that front leg. Exhale back into warrior two. Let's bring that right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm goes straight up in the air. Your gaze is up. Take some breaths. Return to warrior two. Palms up. Take a breath in, arms overhead, straighten the front leg. Exhale, come back down. This time I want you to bring your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together and pull down those shoulders. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to bend to the inner side of that right thigh. Arms go up. This is humble warrior. Exhale, come back up, return to warrior two. Okay, we are going to get to the mat now, and we are going to sit long ways. That butterfly is awesome. Our knees are up. We're going to do boat. So we're going to engage our core. That means holding your tummy in. We're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to lean back a little bit. We're going to hold our legs out, arms out. This is boat. Now make sure you're holding your tummy in. Tap your right foot. Tap your left. And come back down. This time we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to lay all the way down. So take a deep breath and slowly lower yourself to the mat. And now bring your arms up overhead. Stretch, nice long stretch here. You're stretching out your right arm, your right fingertips, your right toe. Let's do that over to the left. Again to the right. One more time left. And release. I'd like you to take your right ankle and cross it over your left. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Walk your shoulders over to the left side of the mat. You're in a banana shape. Pull on that right arm. Should have a nice stretch on the outside of that right body. And release. Let's do that on the other side. Uncross. Now cross your left ankle over your right. Your arms are above your head. Grab a hold of that left wrist. Walk your shoulders over to the right a little bit. And now pull on that left arm. Now the stretch is on the outer left side of your body. Breathe. Okay, release. Come back center. One at a time, bring those legs into your chest and rock side to side. Bring your knees in. Give them a hug. The butterfly's got me misspeaking. She's cool though. Okay, let's stretch out that left leg. Bring in the right. Give it a good hug with both arms. Remember your breaths. Grab a hold of your left ankle. Right ankle, sorry. Your knee goes out to the side, and your both hands have your hold of your ankle, and you're bringing your heel as close to your belly button as you can. Breathe. Slide that left foot up so your knee is up. And now put your right ankle on top of that left knee. With your right hand, push away that right knee. And release. Your arms are going to go out in a T. We're going to engage your core. We're going to slowly drop that right foot over to the left side. Your whole leg, both legs are leaning over to the left, and you're looking out over your right shoulder. Breathe. You should get that right foot all the way down to the mat. Deep breath in, engage your core, and bring those legs back up. We're going to reach into the area between our right leg and grab a hold of our left thigh and bring that left leg straight up. Push that heel to the ceiling. And with your arms, pull that leg towards you. Breathe. Point your toe. Flex. Point. Flex. And now circle the ankle. Lower that foot to the ground. Unlock your hands. Uncross your legs. And bring both knees into your chest for a hug again. Let's rock side to side. That should massage your lower back, feel really good. Stretch out the right leg straight out on the mat. Continue to hug that left. Give it a hug with both arms. With both hands, reach down and grab that left ankle. Bring the heel to your belly button. Your knee goes out to the side. Breathe. Slide that right foot up so the knee is up. Place your left ankle on your right knee, your left hand. Push away your left knee. Release. With both hands, reach in between and grab a hold of that right thigh. And bring that right leg straight up. Push that heel into the ceiling. Breathe. Point your toe and flex. Point and flex. Now let's rotate the ankle. Go in the other direction. Now bend that foot back to the floor. Release your hands. Now leaving your ankle on your knee. Put your hands in a T position. Engage your core and drop that left foot to the right side while you look over your left fingertips. So this is like a spinal twist here. You should be able to get that left foot to the floor on the right side. Take some breaths. Take a deep breath and lift those legs back up. Uncross, and one more time, give them a hug. Now put both feet on the floor near your hips. We're going to do bridge. Now you're going to tip your pelvis up. We're going to engage our core, and our thighs are tightened, our belly is tightened. Our hands are next to us, palms down. Chin to chest, so you're on the back of your head. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, lift into bridge. Now all your weight is on your heels and your feet and on your shoulders. Your belly should be the highest point, like it's being pulled up by a string to the ceiling. Breathe. Come on up on your toes. Exhale back to your heels. Deep breath in, and let's slowly come down one vertebrae at a time. Bring those knees back in again. Now I'd like you to take your legs straight up into the air and then widen them into a V. Place your hands on the inside of your thighs, and let's do some ankle circles here. Make big circles here. You might hear some clicking, clunking. Now go in the opposite direction. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab them with your hands, your ankles, and pull those feet into your belly button. Take a breath. Now we're going to drop those feet to the floor into butterfly. Just let your knees flop open. And your arms, your face is lifted. Breathe. We're taking a few of our last deep breaths. We're getting ready for Savasana. That is our relaxation time of the practice. So push your feet out to the end of your mat, straightening your legs. Once they get there, let your feet just plop open. Bring your hands palm up next to your sides, your finger to your thumb, chin to chest, so you're on the back of your head. Now return your breathing to normal. Mindfully relax your muscles. I start at the top of my head, like my forehead, my neck. I think of them relaxing, and they do. If you have any thoughts that come through your head, let them just pass through. Focus on that relaxing and breathe. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Sorry, pollen. We're going to roll over to our side. Tuck your arm under your head. Bring your legs in. Kind of a fetal position. When you're ready, let's sit up. We're going to end the way we began. So let's sit up. Sorry. Nice and tall. Our spine is straight. We're going to put our hands gently on each knee. We're going to lean forward, not as deep a breath as beginning, but then we're going to just lean back, rocking side to side, stretching out our back. Come forward again. And then lean back one more time. And both arms straight out. And then wrap them around yourself, giving yourself a hug. Being grateful for the time you took for yourself today. Bring those arms back out again. This time cross them around in the opposite direction. Remembering how well this practice makes you feel, how beneficial it can be. Put your hands to the mat. Bring your arms straight up, looking up to the sky. Bring your hands in prayer slowly to the top of your head, your forehead, your lips, your heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate your time. And this is good for all of us. Miss you in Schalamar. See you soon.